like me. Own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Put it on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they book me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I went easy cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico, what you? I'm better than all the red. Not as real, ho, it's not a tag. You need to roll out cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like the Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my, what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my, what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set.
Good evening from Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams and Jay the Grizzlies. Opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. For 3, his first effort off the mark. Danny Green tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. Leonard to Lowry. 4-3. It's Henson with the rebound. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Leonard. It's Henson with the rebound. Smith with it up top. 2-point advantage. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To J.R. Smith. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Knocked loose. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lowry into the front court. Down 4. Beyond the arc for 3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, they could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Absolute stud. Just flexing on them on both the defensive and offensive end. I don't know if we should call him the young bull anymore. He's maturing right in front of our eyes.
Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lowry to Ibaka. Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. Last year was the first time in franchise history they were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And here we are, this team still having a chance to win the Eastern Conference again.
From long range, no good. That's great defense. Cleveland has the basketball to J.R. Smith. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper. They work it down to Gasol. Almost unlucky bounce. To Clarkson. Another follow. Stays out. Lowry into the front court. Now down 6. Danny Green to Lowry. Lets it fly from long range. The rebound's cleared by the Cavs. No good. Ibaka. Always tough against this guy. Serge Ibaka. Good closeout. Still hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Nice pass to get things going.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want.
Fires the 3. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. That's it for the first quarter. The Cavaliers have the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Cash is in for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Goes to the left side. Fires the 3. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Leonard. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Knocked loose. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Cavs at the controls. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Kawhi Leonard. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Danny Green with a piece. Pascal Siakam with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Knight into the front court. Down 5. Has a chance? Oh, looks like everyone's getting into the action.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand the next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Marc Gasol sends it away. 4th this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. So this will stay with the Cavs. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul.
And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Pascal Siakam swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Marc Gasol rejects it. Ooh, 5 now. Knocked loose.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Sexton.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Lynn. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Now the Cavs going to signal for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Subbing in for the Toronto Raptors, number 7, Kyle.
To Love.
Subbing in for Cleveland, number 0.
Oh, he missed a short one there. Gets a look and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Lowry can't connect. Kawhi Leonard sends it away. Kevin Love, 2 of 4 now.
The assist from number 18, Matthew Dellavedova.
Straight on 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Raptors have the lead.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Cleveland has the basketball. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lowry to Leonard. For 3. Won't go down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Driving right to the basket. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard, second effort. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Knocked loose. Love. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Now 3 for 9.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Throws it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Love. Taken by the Raptors. Gasol. And the rebound taken in by Smith. To J.R. Smith. That pass taken away by Toronto.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Marc Gasol pins it. Incredible. 6 tonight. It's the Raptors with the basketball. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Nice pass to set things up. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Into the front court comes Smith. The deficit now up to 13. That'll get out off the Raptors. So it remains Cleveland basketball. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Smith. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. So this will stay with the Cavs. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Team foul number 1. First foul.
Raptors come away with it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Cavs at the controls. Sexton to Love. From the painted area, won't go down. Kawhi Leonard, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lin with it. His guys leading by 14. Here's a chance from long range. Jeremy Lin forcing that one there. Well defended. Sexton. Kawhi Leonard tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
4-3 off the mark. Easy path to the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Serge.
He just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 3, OG Anunoby.
Nance. Now a steal as the Raptors have it to Jeremy Lin. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Cavaliers with the basketball. Sexton. They'll get it down to Thompson. Off the assist.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty, he can finish with either.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Tristan Thompson with the slam.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard. Cavs able to clear the rebound. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block. And scores. Strong take.
The assist from number 3, OG.
They'll let one fly from half court. That's the end of the third quarter. It's been all Raptors. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Goes reverse to lay it in.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Smith to Colin Sexton. The drive, right to the basket, right down Broadway, 4-2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. To Powell. Lowry buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender did it.
Marc Gasol. He's now 4 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Driving right to the basket to Colin Sexton. Serge Ibaka with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And scores.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Brandon Knight at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Lowry with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Deep left corner to Lowry. Going to launch beyond the arc. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Knight into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, he had it. Serge Ibaka with the block. That'll get out off the Raptors. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Lowry to Powell from long range. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Jordan Clarkson, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Lynn lets it fly from long range. Cleveland has the rebound. Clarkson with the basketball. Down a bundle. Throws it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Trying to cash in. It's Henson with the rebound. Knight into the front court. He'll run the offense. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
John Henson at the line. Nope. First one does not go. He missed a pair of free throws. Goes to the left side. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
And counted at the rim.
Okay. You don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Lynn with it. His guys up by 15. Gasol working hard on the glass. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
The follow won't go either.
And he usually makes a living on shots like that, but sometimes Maybe it's just not your night.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Knight into the front court. His guys down big. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Shoot. Shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute.
If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our...
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Leonard to Ibaka. Leonard smothering deep. Smith now into the front court. Down by 15. Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Deep two there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Raptors added a win with today's solid victory. They did it with blocks, and they did it with... That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Squad made the beat.
Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my, I got a now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on those road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. All up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.